Oh, oh, oh no. Oh yes, that is an issue. Uh, oh no, I see a huge pile up. What in the world are we gonna do now? There's the race for the win is literally in front of us and we can't do anything. Oh, McDowell just ran into the back of me. Hello everybody and welcome back to a new video on the channel. We're doing something a little bit different again, once on R Factor 2, and we are doing NASCAR at the Macau GP track. It's of course a very well known kind of tight street circuit, like tighter than Monaco. We are talking some very interesting corners at this course, and open wheel stuff. And I mean, sports cars they have tough enough time at this racetrack themselves. So what happens when you take this huge stock car to this track? We're gonna find that out today. As you guys know, I think when you think Macau, there's one picture that always comes to my mind. It should be on the screen right now. So I'm very excited to see how this goes. We're going to make one lap of practice to kind of get a feel for everything. And we're going to see what we can do with a big stock car at the Macau GP. All right, here we are in the paddock here in Macau for the street circuit. Very excited. I'm running Kyle Busch's car for this one here. So interested to see how it goes now as we're going to get out towards the track here. So I'm not fully sure what to expect when you bring 40 stock cars to this racetrack or this street circuit. So we did recently, we tried Singapore with NASCAR on a street circuit. That's going to go way better than what this is going to be like, because obviously Singapore, you have a lot more room to work with, a lot more track with. Right here, this looks pretty good, but I can tell you right now, this is absolutely nothing compared to what it's going to be like here in a minute's time now. As we're going to come through here, and you can go flat out through here in an open wheel car, but a stock car, you really got to slow it down, get off the throttle fully if you want to make it through here. And then we come up to the first legitimate corner. An open wheel car and like the F1 car, you don't got to brake to like the 100 sign, but at the stock car, you really got to brake early. As I even still hit the wall there, but I definitely didn't brake like I needed to there. But it's hard to hit all your marks at this racetrack too. I've done some practice laps with the F1 mod here in R Factor 2, and it is tough to be in a rhythm at a track like this. And it's just like I feel like there's always a corner that I'm screwing up every single lap, and it's different ends of the track each time. So it's really tough, to say the least, to be really good here. So you're seeing it's getting tight now, and when you get all these stock cars that are going to be beating and banging, you can imagine what the product is going to be like here when we get into the race. But that's why I'm very excited to try this out. The AI, they'll just send it right into the barriers. You're going to notice that quite often now as I'm getting run down from the car behind. So honestly, the AI difficulty, I turned it down all the way to, oh my goodness. We don't want to be doing that in the race, but I turned it all the way down to 100, and it still seems like it actually might be too tough to my surprise, so I might have to change that here. So go down through the right-hander, and there's a very, I don't know, I consider it iconic part of the track coming up here in just a few moments that you're going to see as we get through this little section. Too much aggression right there on the brakes, and it just kicked the back end out, and I couldn't keep it off the wall. Very tight section through here. Then you have a nice little right-hander. This is the iconic part I was talking about. This is such a unique section of the track, and if you do that right there, you're an idiot. So we don't want to be doing that. But we still keep it going in the right direction. Goal is in the race. We don't do that. It is going to be a 10-lap race here at Macau. So a lot of time for everything to potentially go completely wrong, and of course time for things to go hopefully in our direction. As I see a whole bunch of water over there, which really frightens me, as you guys know, with my fear of water. Now as we're going to look into this final turn, it's going to be a tough race, to say the least, I think, for us here in Macau. But I think the main thing isn't necessarily winning, it's just staying out of trouble. That's the main goal here. So I'm just going to come through this bend up here. I see a caution. I don't know how in the heck these guys are crashing in practice, but we're about to find out what's going on. Oh my goodness, there's a car. Yep, that'll do it. So we're going to jump into, though, to the race. I feel like we got enough practice down. Hopefully I can keep this thing out of trouble with no issues here. So we're just going to park it right here. And sure enough, there we go. All right, let's go to the race. on the grid, getting ready to go green. It is a standing start here because for some reason they forced me to do a full pace lap even when I try to skip it. But here we go. And the lights are green. I changed the gearing a little bit to get a better launch in first gear. Immediately you're seeing the effect. If you've watched previous videos, that's where we're slamming the brakes massively right here. Now as we go into these first few corners, one of the last few videos, first gear, really slow. So trying to get better at that. But then I look actually at third and fourth isn't very good either from the looks of it here. As we go down into the right-hander, we have a potential incident. Oh my goodness. Oh, we are slamming the brakes. That was a bit of a wild start. I should mention in the future I should have a actual going car for the channel here in R Factor 2 for the NASCAR stock car. One of my community members of Vixen put one together, so I'm going to hopefully have that in pretty soon there as we get through these first few corners. We're in the top 22, but right here, gotta be careful. You can't really go anywhere right now as they're too wide. Oh, they're coming together just about. Suarez and William Byron. As I'm just going to play it safe. I see a caution flag. I don't know what's going on. Might have been behind us because up here looks pretty clean. Oh, this is really sketchy. Look at those cars. Oh, not a whole lot of grip right there. But those cars get really bouncy. We are, of course, on a street circuit. Going to be a rough track. But I'm trying to find the best spot to make a move here on the 24 Byron. But definitely struggling to find said spot here as I'm really off the pace through there now as we go down into the left-hander. First gear is what I'm going to get down into. Oh, not a whole lot of grip. Oh, I'm going really hard into this corner. Oh my goodness. You have to be really aware of everything coming at you here before you get to it now as we are right on the back of that 24. We've got a good run. I'm going to go for it. Oh, that's not a good opportunity, but you know what? Let's go. Rough them up a little bit. Shove them wide. B21. Through the really tight section into, you know what, might as well just go for it. I am so sorry, Daniel, I just did that to, my favorite driver, but we make it work, gotta get rough. That is just some street course racing right there as we move up into the top half of the field after just about one whole lap here. As I get slowed down to second gear, 70 miles per hour. Oh, into the barrier a little bit. You really gotta be careful right there. But overall, I think that was a much cleaner first lap than I anticipated based off of a couple of the practices I've done. Oh, I really got the wall right there. That's going to slow us down a lot. But we at least complete the first lap. I see a potential caution. They're slow. I'm going left. Oh, my goodness. We got through. Someone was really slow. I think it was Ryan Preece. And now we're up in a P12. Right to the back of Justin Haley as he is going to just hit the barrier. Bubba Wallace is not facing the right direction. And now we're going to be in the top 10. Break at the 200 or so. Honestly, could break later than that for sure, I think. But an interesting start here in Macau. Second lap, definitely crazier than the first already. This track just overall an absolute blast to drive around, not only in a stock car, just any type of car. Like I said, I was doing some Formula 1, the F1 car mod around this track, and it is a blast, just of course with the amount of downforce you have in F1 and just of course how the cars are built. You can just haul the mail around this awesome street circuit. But then you bring a stock car here like we're doing right now, and it is a completely different situation there as I make a mistake, but we're okay as we head down to this right-hander. But an incredibly unique street circuit, to say the least. I'm going to be doing some more street circuit videos here on R Factor with the NASCAR mod. I'm going to do Azerbaijan pretty soon. I also want to do some crossovers before we start our F1 2021 career mode in July, and I want to do some F1 at NASCAR tracks and see how those turn out, because of course we've been doing, NASCAR at some Formula 1 tracks like Singapore and whatnot, so I want to try and cross them over in both ways. So definitely stay tuned for that here In the future, I would love to do maybe F1 at a track like Bristol, potentially. I think that would be pretty cool. Martinsville as well. So we'll see what the future brings and what it holds, and definitely keep an eye out for those type of videos as well. Closing in a little bit on the 17 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. For Rush Fenway Racing, and I feel like I'm starting to kind of get into a bit of a rhythm. I really put down, in my opinion, a really solid middle sector, and we're closing in on these guys in front of us. It's been pretty chill since we kind of got away from the traffic, because there was some type of incident, of course, where we saw those guys check up on the right-hand side, so that really broke up this pack and kind of messed it up a little bit. But nonetheless, we're definitely closing in on that 17 car, as I feel like I'm really getting the hang of this track as I go, but still a lot of improvement to make here as we go down into turn 1. And you go really fast through there. I do clip that barrier on the right there just a little bit, but look at the just environment as well here in Macau. It just looks gorgeous, even for just a mod. Now is, oh, we got trouble. Logano around the 17 had issues. I was able to get by them both, and now the next car up ahead is Martin Truex Jr., who was 5 seconds up the street. So we got to get a move on it. There's, oh, that was not the turns 1 that we were looking for now, or not turns 1, sorry, like turns 3 that we were looking for. So now 6 seconds behind the 19 of Truex after a really rough start to this lap. So we're gonna have to really get on it here. Not do that preferably. We keep the car going in the right direction, thank goodness. But yeah, we don't want to be doing that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I looped it around. Oh, Joey Logano. I'm aware I'm going the wrong way, game. The car does not like to spin the tires very well. Oh, I got clipped as well by the 36. Oh, that's unfortunate. I knew when I went into first, I was like, I probably should not have done that. And now we have trouble. I wasn't kidding. We seriously have some trouble. We get the car back going. Thank goodness we turned damage off for these R Factor videos. That was a huge hit. That would have been race ending. But that was unfortunate. I wouldn't be surprised if they do not crash. But now we're gonna have actually a fight to deal with right now. As Martin Truex Jr., by the way, has set the fastest lap of the race. I was not able to close in on him whatsoever. Street course racing. Coming up to 4 laps to go now, and sure enough, Matt Tipp, he has run me down and is putting on some pressure. Now, as this car just does not launch in second gear, unfortunately, he actually is going to have a chance right here. I'm not going to fight him or defend over him too hard, so yeah, he's going to get the spot. I lost some grip right there. Should have the draft to help us here, though. Down the front straightaway, 4 laps to go in the Macau Nascar GP, and they just love to smack into that wall, and that's going to bring me right into the mix here, and then set him up here on the exit of turns 2, as I'm going to get to the back of Tiff. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We are continuing here in Macau. I made a slight mistake there, misjudgment, and we lost a couple more positions. Yeah, that might have been my bad. Oh dear God. Oh my goodness. Okay, don't mind me, gentlemen. Ryan Preece goes around there in the Tide car. Favorite snack here as we come through the late section of the course again, and we're going to try and run down Parker Kligerman. I believe there's actually a caution up here, an incident of some sort. Oh yes, that is an issue. What is going on here? I mean, we have a lot of track position we can make up, but oh, come on, right there, there we go. What in the world is going on? Let's go. Come on, gentlemen. I see Chase Elliott. I see Ryan Preece. We passed him earlier, then we had our incident. I don't know what's going on here. But everybody is backed up. We are now in 4th. I don't know who's leading. Kurt Busch is leading. I don't know where Kurt Busch is. I think he got through this mess. So at this point, I don't know what to do. Oh. Here we go. Here we go. Just stay focused. There he goes. Come on, Alex. Push through. Oh, the 9 car just despawned. Okay, there we go. The Pileup in Macau. We knew it was coming eventually. I thought it was going to come at the start, now with like 3 laps to go. But get out of my way. Apparently, Bowman. Oh my goodness. Oh my. What in the world? McDowell, by the way. Oh, Alex, you are terrible, dude. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got to get past him. Oh my goodness, he must have a blue flag or something because he is so slow. What in the world just happened? Kurt Busch, I think, was just gifted the race victory. Yeah, he is a minute and a half up the road. He's no longer the leader. Wait a second. I need to stop focusing on the leaderboard because we're going to do stuff like that. Oh boy, okay. Oh, so it says Kurt Busch is the leader. It must be like from the last lap or something now. So I don't know what is going on at this point, but we're coming up on 2 laps to go, and all of a sudden it's turned into a disaster, and we have a chance to finish in the top 5. We have a caution. This could get interesting. Off the throttle. Oh yes, there we go. That's exactly what we needed. Thank you. So Ryan Preece is not actually for position. That was just the next car in front of me. But the one for position is Martin Truex Jr. And him and Kurt are only 3 seconds apart, a minute and a half up the road. So they're already like probably getting ready here to start the final lap or so. So we need some type of like pile up again or something. I don't know what is going to happen here on this final lap, but hopefully something goes catastrophically wrong for them, and we'll have a chance. But we're going to need a ton of luck, as I see that time dropping. But I don't know if that's going to be enough. We have a caution once again up in front of us here. Please don't be a pileup. Oh boy. Austin Dillon, don't turn. There you go. Good stuff. I don't know how he manages to crash where he does. But I mean, I'll take it. Final lap underway here in just a second. There we go. Here we go. Final lap underway from Macau. Preece has crashed again. We need something to go wrong. Something went wrong on that last lap for both Kurt and Truex, but not enough, obviously. So we need to not hit the barriers, but we need a lot of luck here if we want to win this race, because they're already going to be getting ready to finish here. So, I mean, nonetheless, it's been a fun experience, to say the least, here in Macau. Very, very challenging street course, of course. But I'm just hopeful that something goes wrong. I see the time dropping for Kurt and maybe Truex. So hold on, as I'm making a massive mistake. That was bad right there. Oh, there was no grip in the car whatsoever. That's just lovely. But that time's dropping. Hold on. Maybe there might be some type of pileup. I don't know what's going on, but look at the time. As I am just using the walls to my advantage, the time is coming down. 30 seconds between myself and the leaders. It might not be over. Oh, it could be over if I crash the car. And all of a sudden, Kurt Busch has like a 1-minute lead. So maybe it's just because they've already finished or something. I don't know what's going on. I think something has gone on. I don't know. The timing. Oh, there's caution. This might be them. Go, car, go. I don't see anything, though. Oh, no. I see a huge pileup. What in the world are we going to do now? There's the race for the win is literally in front of us, and we can't do anything. Oh, McDowell just ran into the back of me. I'm staying to the right. This is... Who gets here first? Oh, where do we go? We might be here for a couple minutes. This is a really tight section of the course. This is literally the race for the win here. Oh my god. Go. Throw it in reverse. Get ready. There's only one thing to do. There's a car there. That didn't do anything. Suarez is blocking the whole thing. Truex is on my left. It's side by side for the win here in Macau. Who's gonna get here first? Keselowski, I would love if you would move. Oh no. Throw it in reverse. Throw it in reverse. I can't because there's cars crashed behind me now. And the temps, we have overheated the engine. And these guys aren't going. We need to keep this car moving though. Oh, something's gotta give. Look at this. Oh, we're moving. Go, go, car, go. We're leading. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Go, 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 go. Suarez, Suarez, Suarez. There we go. Oh my goodness. We're leading in Macau on the final lap. I think Truex despawned as well. And here we come through. The tires are very, very unhappy, or the engine's smoking. I don't know what it is. But all of a sudden, we're coming through the final few corners. Here we go. Into the final turn. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that was close. But hey, we come through to win the Macau GP. How about that? Unbelievable. I mean, in dramatic fashion, to say the least. Of course, we've got to go do a burnout here. But yeah, I don't know how to describe what just happened. We went up and over once. We had 2 pileups. It was a side-by-side battle on the last lap for the win at 0 miles per hour. So, yeah. I don't think anyone's coming here. Woo! I think that's all we're going to get out of it. I see Clint Boyer coming, but we're going to do it anyways. Oh, yeah. It's pretty hard to do a burnout here. All right, though. That will do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, of course, you know what to do. I hope you enjoyed that one. It was wild from start. The middle was kind of boring, but then the end got even crazier. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like I said, you know what to do. Thank you all for taking the time out of your day to watch this episode and other videos on the channel. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everybody.